Hi, I'm Deborah. I'm an intuitive minister. I'm in my office this evening. I've just come back from seeing a family that I'm arranging a funeral for. A little girl that is 8 years old that passed away. I went to see the family today. Um, it was just a beautiful time to meet the family and under sad circumstances, obviously. But because of my intuitive abilities, when I see families, I I welcome in the loved one that has passed, and we all come together to create the service. So, prior to meeting the family, I was told of this family a couple of days ago, and so I tune into the little girl that's passed, and I got songs, poems, a little bit of her personality before I arrived to meet the family. On arriving to meet the family, I sat with them for about 2 hours, and I was blessed that they had a belief system that the soul lives on, so I could use my intuitive gifts with them. And the little girl came through very quickly, and it was just a wonderful time to bring them all together. Um, and we looked at music that the little girl had told me that she wanted to be played. The mum and dad agreed with that, said that would be so her. It was even her time of her passing. I asked what time she passed, and the family said it was 2:29. And I wrote on my piece of paper 2:25. So I said, not quite sure she passed then. And they said, well, actually, when they came back from the hospital after she passed, there was a power cut in the house, and all the clocks had gone off. They'd all gone to zero. But in the little girl's bedroom, the clock was still going, and it read 2:25. So I said to the family, I said, well, that's the time I've just literally written on my piece of paper, 2:25. So for me, I felt the little girl had passed at 2:22. She'd taken her last breath and stepped out, and her physical body then allowed the breath to go at 2:29. And the family felt that was right. I got a good sense of who this little girl was, her personality, what she looked like, and the family felt that I had brought Amber into the funeral arranging, and it wasn't just a remembrance service. It was really honouring the little girl who she was. So I'm now sat at my desk. I've got her book, which is one of her favourites, Peppa Pig. And I light a candle, as you can see. Don't know whether you can see, light a candle. And when I write my service, I welcome in the loved one that's passed, and we all co-create the funeral together. So that's enough for now, and I will share more another time. Thank you.